Right, welcome back. Last time, we managed to get an heir that's actually pretty good, at least for the purposes of getting legalism. And the other stats, not quite so great. Still, better than nothing. We'll also continue to go down bureaucracy ideas, or started to go down bureaucracies, grabbing 2 ideas that aren't super duper useful at the moment. They do reduce a couple costs though. Later on, the bonuses will start to get better. For example, shifting authority closer to the institution in order to get better stats, better stability, reduced corruption, and one I really want, yearly reduction to clan power. The maximum centralization increase in that important. And also useful is the better state reach and more bureaucratic influence. Admin efficiency I don't care about at the moment. I can get that later. Really, I need admin points now for 2 reasons. 1, really important for reforms. 2, well actually 3 reasons. 1, it's pretty useful for reforms. 2, it's used for coring stuff. And 3, I need it for admin ideas. Which will help get me the other stuff I need. When is it? Okay, so the level of rate of change on that is... Yeah, so if something becomes slightly easier. I already have the grind tool active. Okay. Oh yeah, show devotion is usually a good way to quickly patch things up with the clergy. They're a good bit more powerful, so I do want to keep them active. Well, happy-ish. Alright, let's grab this idea. Institutional governments. A state is not merely a ruler and their government. It is an idea. That laws persist, past their makers, that rules may outlive their rulers, that though there may have been many monarchs, there has only ever been one crown. Rule authority minus 10%, institutional authority plus 10%. For the moment, outside of there being an exceptionally strong ruler, that means that ruler authority will drift to 50%, and institutional authority will now drift to 50% as well, instead of the current 60-40 quantities. This means weaker rulers will be more powerful, because they're going to be helped out a little bit more. Especially for ones that have 3 or 1. Rounds up. Oh well, rounds, and 0.5 rounds up. Approximately, anyway. Okay. It's now or never. This is pretty much the best chance I have as of right now. I don't think I can manage any better than this. Declaring war on a file on my end is a sin, but a common one. Yeah, right. Let's spread that to everything. They are only allied with each other, right? So theoretically I could set them all as co-belligerents, so I can take everything with equal ease. That's actually fine by me, okay. Call you in, co-belligerent, everything. They've got more troops, but I've got high quality. I presume everyone has the same idea set. Yeah, everyone's got diplomacy and administrative. Those seem to be the generic ones. And our ideas are probably the same. Mostly. Mayan traditions. Mayan traditions. Mayan. 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 And Mayan. Yep. He probably also has that too. Nope. Aztec. Yeah. I mean, this area has always been a bit of a backwater when it comes to development focus in M&T. I mean, the only reason why I'm playing here in 3.0 is because I actually like playing this area in general. I like this area. And because, unlike in 2.5, this place is actually functional. Anyway, right, let's go ahead and do that. Probably should go for the fortifications that would be easiest for me to grab. So this one would actually be easy for me to grab because I can just send my ships over to here to blockade. I've got naval advantage with regards. My side has naval advantage. So, yeah, let's actually set that as a war goal. Would be easiest for me to grab and keep. So, I hope I'm not making a mistake doing this. Well, let's go. So if the combat width is 9, it should be fine to actually take half off the top of here. Especially since you don't actually have any siege pips. I don't actually need mill points right now. Let's try for... Giving the ruler military command would be risky right now. Sure, he's young, but... I'd rather wait until the heir is actually ready to rule, on the other hand. A Regency Council wouldn't be that bad, especially with that ruler trait. Plus, your stats are actually pretty decent. You know what? Why not? Plus, with 3, you'll get 3 to 9 pips as a base rather than just 2 to 7, which is better. Come on! Ooh, okay, that's actually pretty good. At least 2 shock is good. Hopefully this will go well, because if I'm able to take them out, I might actually be able to go here and besiege this as well. And I think that's going to need more time than that. Okay. That's a bad fire roll, but I've got a slight shock advantage. Slight. Plus, Ruthless does also mean that I deal more damage. Sure, I take a little more shock damage, so that's going to be a bit of a pain. But so long as I'm careful. And roll in before things go bad. 4, 7, 5. Okay, we gotta keep these siege also going. Oh, they're actually scared. Okay. Yeah, that 8 shock roll can do stuff. And you're probably going to end up becoming the battle leader, possibly? No, mine has more stats in total, so... I've got 6, you've only got 5. Plus I've also got Ruthless. And no one else here has any sort of personality trait. Plus 8-0 roll? Yeah. If I'm lucky, they're going to run out of morale in the next few days. I doubt that, though. There's just no way to deal enough morale damage like that. Of course, those armies are probably going to start retreating as time goes on. Alright, time to send in the reinforcements. At this point, I'd say we probably could need it. Excellent. That shock roll is just what I needed. Huh. Ha! Okay. A decisive victory like that is going to be real helpful. Plus, a bit of ticking war score. Even further lowered war enthusiasm means I can grab a little bit more in the peace deal. Here we are. This is probably the best I can fight it to in short order, so... That would be too much. That would be a bit much. I'd rather weaken them to the point where they're going to be easier to beat. I would love to humiliate, but that's going to be too pricey. Plus, for moving our alliance, I'm not sure if that's actually in my interest. I'd rather extract as much wealth as I can in order to make it so that the army is weaker, so I would have an easier time grabbing stuff in the future. This should be good, though. Although I don't have enough admin points to core all that yet. This shouldn't be too hard to core, though, especially since it's part of my capital region anyway, so... Oh, and I probably should put you back into port. Alright, that's the last of it. That's what overextension does. Anyway, so... Finally went to war with Chichen managed to grab 2 provinces, Kupol and Chikinchil, which has brought my development over 100. Now it's 136. Which has also catapulted me to average influence, and is one of the requirements to start spawning legalism. However, I still don't fulfill all the requirements because I need centralization of at least 5 and the ruler skill being at least 3. Thankfully, my heir should be coming soonish, but that will still take time. At the very least, I won't do capital. I will, however, need to decrease clan power, so I'm gonna have to start doing that too. I also need to make efforts to ensure that the clans don't get too much power, because if they get too much power, bad things will happen to me. So I really don't want that to happen. Oh well. And I probably should start expanding state reach again. because it's starting to decrease again. And direct the bureaucracy. Expand bureaucracy. Oh yeah, right. Stability is not doing super duper well at the moment. Oh well. So yeah, that's the first time I've gone to war, and it's gone pretty well, actually. I still need to grab some more provinces. Still. I'm going to need these two provinces down here in order to form MEIOU. However, in the process, it's going to be difficult. What the heck? Broke the alliance with... That was a decision they made directly on their own with no... Huh. Interesting. Gonna have to be... yeah. There's still stuff I can do, it's just gonna be difficult to figure out what exactly to do because I've got limited admin points. I don't need to figure out what to do with them. At the very least I can start making efforts towards trying to get legalism to be present. The problem is how much power the tribals have. And I'm going to need to get 5 centralization. Currently that's barely increasing. Barely. Because of lack of stability. And even then, it's going to be very, very slow. The best way to get it fast is to go straight. What the hell is that? Sorry, my phone did something. Okay. I'm just gonna cut that segment out. Anyway. Right. I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye.